It's the Care Stylist. So today we are doing a simple boy's haircut. Pretty bad up here. He's got really thick, kind of crazy hair, so it definitely needs to be done. We're going to be using clippers with a number 2 guard for the sides. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do the top, and you do whichever way you're comfortable with. All right, so we're going to have him look down. Okay. And what you're going to do, here, look up for just a second. What you're going to do to decide where you're going to stop shaving or with your clippers, you're actually going to put your hand on the crown of the head, okay? And you want your thumb to be right there, okay? That is the crown of the head. So on your own head, you can feel it's right where your head starts to curve upward, and that's where you're going to want to stop, okay? So it always helps if you kind of just put your thumb there so that you know this is my stopping point. I'm not going to go past here. Hard to do left-handed, but I can show you. So as you go, you're going to go straight up, following his head, and then curve out. Straight up and curve out. Okay? So you're gonna, once you've got your line and you feel comfortable, you don't have to keep your finger there, but you certainly can if you feel a little more secure that way. We're just gonna make sure we got all those hairs. So we're gonna have him bend his head to the side like that, and then you're gonna put your hand right where it curves and go in, swoop out. You can even bend his ear back if you need to make sure you get all those hairs that kind of hang out behind the ear. Okay, we're going to look, make sure it looks symmetrical from the front. Okay, bring you over to the front and you can see all around what it looks like. Line. Now we're going to go and show you how to do the top. So there's a couple of different ways to do the top. If you do a basic 2 on the side, I'd say like a 6 on top if you're going to use clippers. And that's completely fine. If you want to use clippers, you can also go back and I'll show you how to do a haircut. Like if you wanted to do like a haircut. But if you were going to do clippers, you would turn them on and just go straight back, okay? But we're actually gonna leave a little bit on top. So we're gonna do, we're just gonna do scissors on him, okay? It's important that if you're gonna do a clipper cut, you don't let the hair down. You actually wanna do clipper dry, but since we are showing you how to do a scissor cut on top, then we wet his hair down, okay? So for this front part right here, okay, we're gonna pull it all forward like that. So straight off of his head, okay? We're gonna pull straight out and cut straight across. You're gonna be careful not to cut your own fingers, obviously. So cut slow, it's not a race, and you're not getting paid for it, so you don't have to worry about going fast. Okay, so that's how we've got the front of his hair right now. Okay, this here is gonna work as our front guide. And now we're gonna work on getting our back guide. So our back guide will be this part right here. Noah, look. This part right here that you want to blend into the clipper part, okay? So you're gonna take a small section, small meaning about a 1-inch section of hair. You're gonna take about a 1-inch section of hair, and then you're gonna pull your fingers downward, okay? So that they're making an angle, okay? I'd say probably about a 45-degree angle or so. And you're just gonna connect those 2 together. Okay? So now these two pieces of the haircut are starting to connect together. You can go back if you want. Okay? Make sure it's starting to blend. Okay. And then you're just gonna do that all the way around, okay? So this front part, you're gonna pull and you're gonna angle. You're gonna angle your fingers like this with the head. So you're gonna be going, tapering in towards the hair, or towards the head. Bless you, buddy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, we're gonna have him look straight now, and we'll get the rest of this done. Move on now that we've got the sides started, we're going to move up top. And what we like to do with men's hair or boys' hair is you're going to use straight angles. Okay, so we're going to make a straight angle here to connect this part of the haircut with this part of the haircut, and then we're going to use straight here. And then you want to cross check it by going straight. You're gonna cross check it by going straight this way, okay? So pull this out, okay? Keep your fingers straight. Straight, one line cut, okay? Keep taking small 1-inch sections. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like. Okay, so you're continuing to take small 1-inch sections. You obviously don't have to cut hair like this. I'm just showing you what it looks like when you take small 1-inch sections, okay? So we cut our guide right down the middle here, okay? And we're gonna use that for either side to connect both sides of the haircut. Okay, work with your middle guide and just bring everything to that middle guide. And now we're gonna come over here on the other side, pull to make sure that we have our guide. Pull it up, pull it back, make sure you're staying with your guide. Okay. Up, cut, and then this will have a little point right there. You just want to lob that little point off. That's all you have to do there. We have a good start. He's got just a very, very basic voice cut, okay? So now we're just gonna go and make sure that we've got all of these connected, okay? So we just wanna make sure that all the pieces are connected. We're gonna pull this kind of tight. See here how we have, I guess it's kind of hard to see. We have here, let me put it against my face because that's pale. See how you've got this point right here? We're just gonna go, pull tight, connect this line here to this line here. So this line here to this line here, taking out everything in between.
Probably should have worn a white shirt.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? Now I know.
So you could do a scarlet.
Mm-hmm. You're just working from one guide to the other guide. So you're working from this guide, you're working from this guide that's right here, basically from this guide right here. So you're just pulling all of that, taking it away. Taking away the little triangle because that's what's going to cause it to kind of look bumpy or have weird little pieces in it. So I will have to go through and thin his hair out. He has got super duper thick hair, so I'll kind of thin it out and everything. But first, so this is kind of finished kind of not finished for him. I'll show you what it's like after it's finished. So now we're gonna work around the ears and the neckline. This is a trimmer. It's different than a clipper because it cuts a little bit more closely, okay? So you're gonna get your trimmer and just, you can use your pinky to kind of stabilize so that you don't, you know, take off a bunch of hair, but just make where the line, straight line, wherever they're wanting. Pull back their ear, take the edge of the clipper and just run the edge right along. No, it doesn't like that very much. You just run the edge right along so that it's taking off those little hairs. Okay, back we're gonna start, okay. Back we're gonna start in the middle here and we're just gonna go straight across. Okay, it's important, you don't have to be looking straight down. They wanna have their neck a little bit relaxed but looking straight forward so that it's not kind of pulling the hair in one direction or another. And then if you want, you can either leave this straight like that, square, or you can round it. If you're gonna round it, just kind of take it right there and round it off, okay? All right, so we obviously have some that needs to be blended in right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go through and thin Noah's hair and blend this line. I'm doing this with thinning shears. If you can just blend the line with regular shears. I just already have to use thinning shears on his hair anyway. So to do this, you pull the hair up and out like that. So I just take the thinning shears, you can see, take the thinning shears and I blend this together. Okay. As you can see, that already looks way better. So now you want to check your haircut. To check it, you pull, you go straight, you're just looking for straight lines. Okay, just pull all the way back. We're pretty much done. I'm just gonna style it for you and show how we can style this.
Did you know that a dog cannot see in color, only in black and white? So they're basically seeing the actual world.
Okay, so this is Cute Little Boy's Cut. We have two products, Liquid Wax by Crew, good job, and Grooming Spray by Crew. All right, thanks, bud.